What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a tucking video of the Stihl RCA 20 hand push washer. Now, I promise us this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which I'm hoping some point this thing will get used this year. But yes, I promise this thing will get used this year because I do like this pressure washer here. You can see because you see how much it expected this thing exactly. I mean, you can see this is a 2024 model, so this thing came out like last year exactly, which it's definitely how much we expected. This machine's been used almost like quite a bit because I still don't even know what this eco button even does. And I think it turns out that you see it because we push this button right here exactly because, well, there's no barrier, so I can't tell you. But you would push this button right here exactly, and it definitely would change the I guess the speed or something like that because I don't know exactly which. It's really not much expected this thing which. I hope so this thing will get used again this year for 2025 exactly, which I promise you this thing will get used this year. But it will get used again this year because you know how expected this exactly which. I know this thing will get used again this year because you know how expected this thing exactly, which it's a pretty nice looking machine in my opinion, but hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it will get used again this year because you know how expected this thing is because I do like this machine a lot because you see how much expected this thing exactly because you see how much expected this machine, and I hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it will get used again this year for 2025 exactly, which. But I promise you this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, and you know what? This is a pretty nice looking machine, my opinion. This thing will get used again this year.